Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. So turn up energy. Energy.
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. More episodes until we reach 1 million subscribers. Damn, bro. Alright, no. But
damn,
guys.
He just speak that into existence. He spoke that into the. He just spoke that into the world.
Yeah. So what's up, guys?
Million
What it is,
subscribers?
what it do, what it be. 1 million subscribers is what we need to see. All right. I am Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden,
That's
man.
Avery Harden. This is ABOV The Multiverse podcast.
And it is hot in LA.
So hot today, guys. I'm dying. I feel like ooze. Like the Ooze Man or something. I don't even know. There's I think there's an X-Men character.
You know, so yeah, no. Well, the Ooze Man is
from.
from the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
The Ooze.
That's how I feel.
But everybody knows me, man. I'm like a dude who wears a lot of layers of clothes. I'm still kind of doing it.
Cargo pants and a sweater to the beach.
I'm still kind of doing it, but this is how high it is. I'm in some shorts, and I got a freaking short sleeve shirt on. Yeah, I had to put the vest on, to make it my style still. But man, yeah, that's how hot it is. When you get Avery out of clothes, pause.
Whoa. I said I want to get more viewers.
When you get Avery out of clothes, that's when you know it's hot, dog.
OnlyFans / ABOV.
Yeah, ABOV OnlyFans. You can make it happen. Pause.
Anyways, speaking of some raunchy, crazy stuff, dude, I think the 3 shows that I'm watching right now, which are what we're going to talk about today, the 3 shows that I'm watching right now, The Boys,
yeah,
House of Dragons,
Woo!
House of the Dragon,
Woo!
and Fallout.
Fallout.
All 3 of those
I gotta catch up.
might be the goriest, craziest, most push the boundary shows that I've ever seen in my life, and they're all happening at once, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
dude, it's House of the Dragons is wild. We talked about the first episode, right?
Yeah.
On the last podcast. They cut off a kid's head in that in that episode.
Wow.
Gory, crazy. The Boys never fails to just blow my mind with just crazy stuff that they do.
Yeah, with the
lobotomy scene,
yeah.
where they were he was scraping her brain.
Yeah,
crazy.
I was gonna say from last time. You're like, how can we beat ourselves?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where when I'm watching the show, I'm like, all right, I think we saw it all, and then I see the brain thing, and I'm like,
ooh.
And then I see the kid die, the head chopped off. I'm like, oh dang, you can do more.
Yeah, it gets crazy. And then in Fallout, I'm watching Fallout, and there's these zombie character kind of things, and he kills one of them, but there's nothing to eat out there, so he flips him over and starts carving his back to make jerky.
Oh shit!
And it's crazy. And then he makes the girl do it. But there's that's
eating zombies is crazy.
Yeah, and then there's a part where she cuts off his finger, and then so he catches her and he grabs his knife and he just puts it to her finger and just cuts it off. You think it's one of those things where oh, he's gonna cut it off, but no, it's not even a 5-second time to think about is he gonna do it or not. It's he grabs the knife after she rips off his finger. He grabs the knife, grabs her finger, and just cuts off her finger.
Crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
Crazy.
I was blown away. This week has really effed me up in mentally in my space, but also
I gotta balance. I gotta balance the shows,
content,
bro. You just got too much gore, man. I gotta balance.
Well, I got MILF Manor to balance it out.
Okay, yeah, that's
and,
good.
Perfect Match. I've been watching a lot of Perfect Match.
Okay, all right.
What you don't know about?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're into
anything
Perfect
about
Match, if you want to know more about Perfect Match, I'll talk all about that.
I don't know anything
That's
about
the whole
that.
thing.
But
Jessica,
I think it's a really good time in shows. But I mean, if we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it because I hate this dude. What's his name? Christian.
Oh my God, Christian Cole.
Christian Cole. I swear to God, I'm gonna box him up, dog.
Oh my God, dude,
he pisses me off, bro. Yo, if you watch House of the Dragon, Christian Cole is the worst character in the existence of characters, bro.
Yeah.
He sucks, bro.
He really sucks.
He sucks. And then he has a nerve to what do you say? Yeah, we gotta get the bitch queen. Like, nigga, shut up, you little.
Yeah.
Coochie
like, you're
whip,
so
nigga.
salty, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, oh what you
Coochie whip, nigga.
You mess with, a girl had sex with you, and then you wanted to make her your girlfriend, and she said no. She's trying to be the queen.
First of all,
she's trying to defeat the dead, dude. She got other things to do.
First of all, a young queen at that. Like, was she?
Yeah,
was
she's
she
like
15
or something.
Bruh, he got sprung off the coochie.
R. Kelly ass motherfucker. Like, get out of here with that shit. He's trying to get all. And then he's getting mad.
Yeah,
getting
crazy.
Mad.
And then on top of all that, man, if you haven't watched this episode of House of the Dragon, bro, this episode, because I didn't even know last time. I thought him and the Queen or Alicent was just smashing, but it comes to find out he wasn't supposed to be smashing her. He was supposed to be watching the kid. So he sucks even more. Like, bro, you're supposed to be holding Aegon's son down, bro, but you smacking his mom. You suck, bro. You suck, bro. You the worst. You the worst.
And then
he becomes the head of the king.
No. And then he has the nerve to project it onto the other dude.
Oh, Eric.
He goes into him and starts accusing him and saying your cloak isn't clean. Like it's like those in a glass house shouldn't throw. Or
those. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, glass house throwing stones. You know what I mean?
Your poop don't stink.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like you're over here projecting all this stuff that you know you're wrong for.
Yeah, that's
putting it on this guy.
So today, or not today, but whenever I watched it, was it yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah. So last night I actually watched the whole thing through, like you told me to. So I watched the other one through too, but I watched this one through.
Like director's commentary.
Yeah, and they were saying that he is so he feels guilty about not being there, so he's trying to like make amends for it. But bro, how you gonna send somebody out on a suicide mission
and to kill your own twin?
Yeah, savage, bro.
Like,
I hate that dude.
You're trying to avoid the you're fighting your twin, but it's gonna come down to it. Like he's the protector, and if he's as good as you are, he's gonna find you. Yeah, and that's what happened. Yeah, and that might have been one of the craziest scenes.
That was a dope scene. That was a sick scene.
Cat fell asleep during
that shit,
no. She did I miss much? I'm like,
that was the build up. That was the build up. Yeah, legit, bro, legit. I'm watching it, and I'm like, I'm really excited. Like, I'm just like, what's about to happen? Like, who's gonna start up? And then you see Christian Cole say like, oh, your brother, go get your brother, and I'm like, oh, all right, this is the interesting. So like, they gave us a big build up, and then the fight happens, which was dope. Man.
I was wondering though, like, okay, so Masseria, the girl who's the has the spider webs throughout King's Landing, right? She has like all these the spy network. She was leaving, and the good Eric was supposed to escort her out to the ship. So she knew he was in the place, and then when she was leaving, she was about to board the ship, and she saw the group of people walking up with the Eric that she was like, wait, I just saw him inside the castle. How is he here walking up, right? So she knew something was happening. Yeah. So I thought, and then it kind of like, she stopped and was like, I'm going to go back into the castle real quick. I forgot something or something. Whatever she said, right? And then what? Nothing happened. I thought she was going to stop it. I thought she was going to like do something. It was just like, that happened, and then it's like, that better pay off later.
I feel like they pump fake this.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk about like how Marvel does this.
Yeah.
Where they try to lead us into something. Well, they did that in the trailer of this one too. Yeah. They built it up to where he was all mad, and then you thought it was gonna be him, but it was actually like Eric finding Eric finding Eric.
Eric?
Yeah, but I think it was just a pump fake, bro. I don't think she had nothing to do with it. But I don't think
she's gonna go back to King's Landing, or maybe she's gonna go back to the them and be like, to Rhaenyra and be like, I'm gonna work with you now, kind of thing.
I don't know why she would though.
Yeah, I don't know why she would either.
Like, just leave, you know? Like, you got your freedom. Unless you just want to be on the team, then, I don't know what the writers are trying to do, honestly, but...
Yeah, anyways, well, it's crazy, though. It was such a good show. It is such a good show. That episode yesterday was amazing. It just never ceased to amaze me, man. I mean, there was one part where, this is trigger warning, the kid that they kill in the show, they decide to have a funeral for him. And then, but if his head got chopped off by these two guys, who they killed both of them, which is crazy. Yeah. They killed the two guys who killed the kid right away.
Shout out to Aegon, man. Aegon, he's got the whole rat catchers and strung them up. That joke was crazy. Like, yeah. I mean, but hey, listen.
Rat catcher, and he's like,
listen.
Hundreds of men are dead, and he's like, yeah, but hundreds of innocent men are dead, and he's like, but one guilty one is.
But listen, though,
That was the line.
That's gangster right there, though. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not, like I said, I think I'm more on Rhaenyra's side and Team Black, but like, dog, you just lost your son to beheading, bro. Niggas should die.
In his own house.
Yeah, niggas should die. So I wasn't really tripping on the rat catcher being, you know. And on top of that, let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this, bro. So in this episode, how did you get caught? How?
Oh, who
the big dude and the rat catcher? How did you get caught, bro? Leave right away. What do you think you're gonna stay in the city? No, nigga, get out of there, bro. As far away as possible, bro. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? What are you staying the night? Like, what are you doing?
I said that the guy was trying to. He said the big guy who was like the Golden Knight guy or a Golden Cloak guy. He was caught leaving the city, trying to leave the city. But that's the thing, though. If you're in the city, like you can't just leave and go as you want. Like they're not like once you're in there, they're like, what are you leaving for? Where are you going? What do you have to do? You know, you're under control. Yeah. So it's not like they could just leave like that. Yeah. So he was trying to leave the city, and they caught him trying to leave the city.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about, because I actually never really thought about that until right now. That is crazy that they had to, like, they're trapped in there pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't just leave, dude. The king needs you.
Yeah. He needs you to serve him.
We got things to do.
It's crazy.
We got things to take care of.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We need you to raise some sheep so my dragons can eat.
Freaking crazy, bro. And then shout out to Otto losing his spot as the hand of the king.
That was a gangster scene too.
Yeah, bro.
I saw that coming. I already knew that was coming, but he was straight disrespectful to Aegon, right? And it's just like, dude, you can't talk to the king like that, man. Yeah. Like, you know what's gonna happen? Like, he's like, I am your grandpa. It's like, yeah, and I'm the king, dude. Yeah. Disrespect me. I'll make you go work in a, I don't know, sheep farm or something. You know?
I don't know, man. Listen, bro. I'm not really. Another thing, Damon, bro. In the
council, like on the council meeting.
Nah, in the whorehouse.
Oh, you're talking about Aemon.
Yeah, he was cut up with the.
I was like, what is going on right now, dude? You know what's funny?
He was cut up like a little baby, like.
The girl was saying that Aemon, the guy with the one eye, she was like, oh, he's so hot, whatever, blah blah blah. And then yesterday, during that episode, she saw that part where he's like laying down, cuddled like this on that old lady, and she's like, ugh, like that gave me the ick, you know? She's like, never again.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I looked at it, I was like, I ain't scared of this nigga no more.
Yeah.
Man, David, go knock this nigga out, bro.
He thinks I'm a threat.
Yeah, bro. David, go knock this nigga out, bro. I was like, yo, that's freaking crazy. Like,
meanwhile, Damon's over there flying like leaving it on his dragon.
Yeah, and then it's like. Because they're the same person, bro. It's crazy. Because Damon used to be in like whorehouses and smacking on girls, but he ain't never been laid up like that. Like, like all of House of the Dragon season 1, like he ain't never been like that. But that's weird.
It's wild to like get a prostitute and then be just to cuddle up with her like that. That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Hey, man, I love this show, bro.
He really didn't get enough love from his mom.
I love this show, bro. I really do, man.
This show, it's wild.
It's you know why it's so great? Anybody who's not watching it, it's because it's off the wall. Like, it's off the wall and unsurprising. You don't know, like, that scene, like, it's like when you first see it, the scene is like you see the girls shaking their. You know, they ain't got no clothes on, they shaking their booties, whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, somebody about to get the smash on. Like, we finally about to get some smashing in the House of Dragons season 2.
Well, there's a bunch on first season 1.
But they pan over to the nigga, Aemon, and he cut her up. Like, you wouldn't have expected that. Like, you would think like, oh, Aemon's about to get in with somebody.
What the fuck is that? What are they showing right now?
And he's like so super skinny, dog. Pause.
Yeah, I thought he thought I'm a foe.
Yeah,
he sense my threat.
Hey, I mean, I honestly love this dang show, man. I'm excited.
So good, So I was gonna say though, Damon at the council meeting, like when Rhaenyra was like talking, when they're first talking about like how the murder happened and everything. Damon, like, he's such a good actor because he's not even, like, he's not making a face, but it's like he's making a face like fuck. What?
Yeah.
Like, what did you? Like, I didn't do this one.
Yeah.
Did you do this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I didn't do this. I definitely had nothing to do with this. Did you have something to do with this? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
It wasn't
Like,
until
it's so
it wasn't until
funny.
the end of the council
I was
meeting
cracking up.
until he was like,
Yeah.
and then it was just like,
And the way he does it, he's just like, what? Like, yeah, fucking, yeah, I'm the one who, I killed the kid. What do you want? It was a mistake. And the way he defends it, too, it was a mistake. I don't know, like, I told him to kill this person, but they killed this person. My bad. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah. So I mean,
So crazy.
even that storyline is dope too, because it's like, where did this fool just go?
I don't know.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what is about to happen with that? And on top of man,
Maybe
it's,
go take out some anger on some people. I think.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know yet, and I don't know what's about to happen. Aegon he's kind of reckless right now, so I feel like he's just gonna be like, yo, pull up on them niggas right now, which would be crazy if you don't have Daemon.
And Otto's gone now.
That's what I'm saying. So Aegon could just be like, hey, let's go over there.
I thought he was gonna make his brother the hand of the king, but I thought he was gonna make Aegon or Aemon.
I thought he was gonna make Lars dude.
Lars sucks.
Yeah, I hate him too. Krista Cole and him need to die.
I'm sure
they need to die.
They know what to do. This is fan service at the most. Well, technically, spoiler alert, everyone dies because
because
this is 200 years before
which
Game of Thrones.
Which
so,
is what
and it's the fall of the House of Targaryens.
Yeah.
We know that the only Targaryens left when Game of Thrones happens is Daenerys and her brother.
Which they keep foreshadowing.
Yeah, they keep showing the three dragon eggs that she gets in the first episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but I was keep saying about, I don't know who it is, but somebody keeps saying we don't want a dragon war because it'll end all of us. Somebody keeps saying that.
Rhaenyra.
And it's like, that's bound to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. That's what this whole thing.
It's bound to happen. Whoever, I feel like Aemon's dragon, and then whoever gets that big dragon, it's up. It's up and it's stuck, and it's just gonna be like mayhem.
It's gonna be crazy.
Nuclear bombs just everywhere.
They literally, the dragons are like a metaphor for nuclear weapons. It's just like they have dragons, we have dragons. Let's unleash them. But if we both unleash them, then everyone dies. It's the same thing. Which leads me to Fallout, guys. Can I just talk about Fallout real quick?
Yeah. I don't know anything about it, so
Okay, House of Dragons, 10 out of 10. Great show. Watch it. Tell us what you
What's
think.
the noise?
Oh, those are crickets. I had to buy crickets for my chameleon, and they are loud as mother. I can't wait for her to eat them.
Yeah, they are pretty. You can hear them.
At night, dude. Yeah. I used to have people, when I used to work at Petco, I had people request crickets with no wings so that they don't make that noise.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, because they're annoying, dude.
Yeah, you guys had to individually clip the wings?
No, but we have we had small crickets and large crickets, and then in the large crickets, there's like crickets that are fully mature that have like the wings that make the noise, and then there's crickets that aren't they're big but they're not like with the wings, they don't have the wings yet, or like they're females. I think males have the wings and the females don't, or maybe opposite.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
That's crazy that small little thing is making that.
I know, it's annoying.
A lot of noise. Yeah.
Super annoying, dude. Especially at night. Anyways, though, okay, dude, Fallout. It already came out a while ago, but I took my time to watch it. I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I was like, all right, let me watch another 2 episodes. Then I was like, let me buy the game, because this show on Amazon Prime is based off the game Fallout, right? A big series I've seen a lot my whole life. Not my whole life, but since it's been out, I've always seen. I stay up on the community, like the gaming community, so I see what games are popular and what games are popping, but I don't necessarily always play them, right? Fallout was one of those ones where I was like, I've always heard so many things about it. I've seen my friend play it one time, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But then after watching the show,
it's zombies.
It's so much, dude. It's so much. It's nuclear fallout. So it's like after everyone just dropped nukes, and then the world just it's like after that.
Okay.
So it's crazy. The storyline. So I bought the game Fallout 4 because I'm watching the show right now. The show is so good that I was like, I gotta play the game, dude. So I got the game. The game is cool because the story is essentially that we were at war. We dropped the bomb on Japan, and then after that, instead of everything that happened in our reality, right? They developed more and more nuclear power and ended up advancing technology super fast and built like supercomputers and all these different technologies, but in the 50s, right? It's still the 50s and it's the style of the 50s, but with advanced technology. So like computers that are on your wrists, but they're like big computers that are green, right? And then like robots, but they're like kind of like 50s Cadillac car style robots, right? So it's cool, it's futuristic technology, but that, and at the time, everyone's like at war, so they're freaking out that, you know, eventually everyone's gonna drop nukes. And this company comes up named Voltech, and they start making vaults for underground, for civilization to survive, but it's pretty much for like the rich class, like higher class, like people with connections, right? People with connections and stuff. And it's kind of crazy. So in the game you end up getting into like the nukes go off and you run and you get into a vault with your wife and your kid, and then they put you in a freezer and you freeze and you wake up 200 years later, and it's like it's like wasteland and just crazy chaos and shit. But everything's like evolved, like roaches are like this big, like it's crazy, dude. It's wild, dude. And there's like raiders, like everyone's like surviving in different things. There's like zombie people, there's like giant mutated bears. It's just crazy, dude. And the show is very much like that. The show is so good. And let me just say, Walter Goggins in the show.
What a name.
Walter Goggins, you know him.
What a name. Walter Goggins.
You know Walter Goggins. He's the guy he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second one with Ghost, where he's like trying to sell, he's at the table selling the Wasp like a part for Walter Goggins. Well, I'm looking him up so you can see him real quick, because you're going to be like, oh, I know that guy.
Walter Goggins.
Yeah.
How do you tell people that's your name?
Walter Goggins.
Hey, what's up? My name is Walter Goggins.
This guy. You know this guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's in so many things.
Yeah.
He was in
that Christian show.
Yeah. What is it?
The Righteous One. Righteous
Gemstones. Yeah, the Righteous Gemstones. Yeah. He's in so many things, right? But he plays the ghoul, which is this guy right here, like a zombie creature thing.
I don't know that.
Exactly, dude. He's a fucking dead. He's half dead. He's been surviving for 200 years. It's crazy. It's such a crazy show, dude. And the game is just as crazy. It's so good. But the game is cool. I like the game. I'm playing the game. I'm into the game because I'm watching the show. But the show is fucking amazing, dude. I really, really like it. And the deeper I have 2 more episodes left, and I'm so hyped to finish it. Like, I wanted to watch that before we started the podcast.
It's 10 episodes?
Yes, 10 episodes. And it's so good, and the actors in there are so good, and the girl who plays the main character is like really cute, and I like her. She's really good. She's a good actress. The main guy, Titus, dude, he's dope as fuck. He's good. He's a good actor. Just the scenarios of everything. It's crazy because the concept of the game and the storyline, whoever created the storyline of Fallout is a genius, because the whole concept of like these vaults being underground and like these civilizations occurring in vaults, they're all separated. Some of the vaults are like 31, 32, 33. They're connected, but they're like individual like civilizations that are connected that sometimes mingle with each other. But you never know what's happening in Vault 32.
But like, when we talk about vaults, how many people can stay in?
Like hundreds of people. It's like underground, like you have like your own little house. It's like it's crazy, dude. You have to watch it. They have food. They have LED like screens that are like projecting a farm, and with the sun, and you have artificial sun and all. It's crazy, dude.
Right.
You have to watch it. But they're very sheltered and very like. Everything's howdy doody. Yeah. We're all good. We have food. We have rice. Oh, things are getting a little troubling in the vaults. Meanwhile, on the surface, they think all the people on the surface are dead. People on the surface have survived for the most part. Mutated, crazy, no food, no drinks, no food, no anything. They're surviving off like radiated rat meat and stuff, and it's crazy. So there's like a whole civilization on the Earth that's happening. Meanwhile, these people are on the vaults doing things, and it's crazy.
Yeah, they're for sure gonna
It's so good, dude.
They're for sure.
No, but you have to watch it though. It's good, dude. The storyline is good, and things that just keep surprising me. And like I said, between this, The Boys, and House of the Dragons, these are the most gory shows. I keep getting surprised. Like the production on all 3 of these shows, completely different styles, but all very, very good story writing, very good directing, very good acting, very good cinematography. And the story of the gore and just like the things they're willing to show and the places they're willing to go, I'm like, whoa, dude, this is crazy.
Is this HBO Max as well?
This is on Amazon Prime.
Oh, Yeah, both of them.
Which Amazon Prime has The Boys.
Yeah,
which
both
is crazy.
both of them are both of them. Like Netflix doesn't do this, Hulu doesn't do this.
Amazon
Obviously, obviously Disney Plus doesn't do it. But that's what I'm saying. Because Max is doing the same thing. They cut off a kid's head.
Yeah. Which I forgot to mention that they had the funeral for the kid, and during the funeral they show the kid, and they had sewn his head back. His head back onto his body for the funeral.
Which is crazy because they did a pump fake for us too.
Yeah, that was a pump fake. I thought his head was going to fall off.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, not show the kids how head fall off.
Yeah.
Like, if you do that, you're like, that's crazy crossing the line.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't. They just stopped right there. But they made us think that they were going to make the kid.
Because they got stuck,
They were bouncing. They
got stuck, bro. That's crazy. I swear, I thought they were going to do that. I was like, oh.
I was literally yelling. I'm like, don't make the kid's head fall off, dude. Please don't do it. Don't do it. But yes, House of the Dragons is amazing. But Fallout was amazing. If you guys want another show to kind of just watch, if you played the games before, definitely watch the show. If you haven't played the games, watch the show because the storyline is just so good and it's going to make you want to play the games. It's so cool, dude. And just everything. The storyline is amazing. And that's what I meant to say. Walter Goggins is the motherfucking star, dude. He's such a good actor. Such a good actor. He steals every scene that he's in. He's like the whole storyline. I can just watch. It's basically him. Even though he's not the main character, he is the main character, dude. I'm most invested in him as the villain, right? So it's like it's so good, dude.
He's a pretty good actor. He was really good in the Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, I want to see what he's doing, like where he's going. Like I forgot what I think it was Vice Principals, which is Danny McBride, Righteous Gemstones. Yeah. Danny McBride has other shows that he's made. Righteous Gemstones is like his fourth show. Started with Eastbound and Down. He did Vice Principals. He did, I think, another one, and then the Righteous Gemstones. Well, Eastbound and Down, I watched the whole thing. It's amazing. Vice Principals is amazing. It's hella funny. That has Walter Goggins in it. And then he had another, and then he has the other show, Righteous Gemstones, which I watched every episode of that too.
Righteous Gemstones is amazing.
Righteous Gemstones.
Amazing, dude. Amazing.
Yeah. But, so, Fallout is amazing. But leading on to the finale, not even the finale, we watched this a little bit. I actually kind of waited a few days to watch this because I kept trying to find time for it, but The Boys, the newest episode of The Boys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, man.
The Boys is so good. Season 4.
They're
episode
we're getting spoiled right now.
4, 5?
It's 5, 4.
Well, I don't know. The one where Homelander basically kills a bunch of people, which, I mean, I guess that's every episode, but...
Nah, this one was wild.
This one is wild.
This was wild.
Homelander going back...
That nigga said, get in the oven. Just get in the oven. Or your whole family gets in the oven. Like, nigga, Homelander is the best villain of all time. Honestly, niggas was up. See, this is why pop culture, it can't be like pop culture, I feel like, because everybody think Thanos is that guy. Yeah. Nigga, Homelander, smoking Thanos. Yeah. Smoking Thanos.
I don't know if he's smoking, but
he whooping Thanos.
As far as evil and shit goes, Thanos is a benevolent god kind of thing, right? He does things and he thinks he's doing the right thing. Man. Homelander knows he's not doing the right thing and he doesn't care.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga.
That's what's crazy.
He just bad, bro.
There's villains who think that they're doing things for their own right, and that's why it makes you kind of side with the villain sometimes. You're like, oh, I see their story and I get why they're doing what they're doing. That makes sense. Where Homelander is just so evil and just which they do a great job of explaining why Homelander is the way he is in this episode. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, dude, it doesn't justify you murdering people in the most vicious ways.
No, it definitely possible. Does. But this episode was dope to me because I feel like it's y'all fault, nigga. Yeah, y'all deserve to die. Like I didn't lose a wink of nothing for them fools dying, bro. Like it's like, bro, you created this dude. You know what I mean? Like, dude, how much of a dick do you have to be to laugh at a kid's pee-pee, bro? Yeah. Like, yo. That's crazy. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you deserve to die. You deserve to die, bro. Like, and then the other dude.
Storyline, the things that they put in there, he's like, you caught me masturbating one time and you made fun of me. And you called me, what do you call him? Squirt. Squirt, yeah, squirt.
Hey, dude, and that was, whoever is creating the writing for this is brilliant because I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, you remember what you used to call me? Squirt. And he's like, ha ha ha, like nervous, and I'm like, yo, why is he tripping? That's not a bad thing. Yeah, because then he goes, squirt, then he goes on to explain, and I'm like, you're dying, bro. You're dying, bro.
He makes the guy masturbate in front of the whole room full of people, and then lasers his junk off.
Yeah, crazy,
dude.
Like,
kills that dude.
Yeah.
The other dude, who we put in the oven. The other guy he would say that they used to test Homelander's heat resistance, and they would put him in an oven to see to see if he would die, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. 'Cause what happens? Like, does he die? Like, what happens if he dies? They're like, well, I guess that's it.
Exactly.
The failed experiment.
Exactly.
Right?
Which is also another thing is watching this episode, I was like, bro, like these dudes are superheroes. You're creating essentially a superhero.
Yeah.
You're creating that.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to be on that person's good side?
Yeah.
Cookies, chocolate milk,
Yeah.
anything, nigga.
Because
I want you to have everything,
the
bro.
whole thing is Vought feels like they're their property. Like they created them, so you're our property. So like we are going to control you. So even though you are superpowers, yes, you have superpowers, but we control you. That's the whole thing, and that's what The Boys is about. That's what superheroes is in this show. The corporation owns them, and now Homelander owns that corporation or runs that corporation.
Yeah,
and so
I don't know. I'd have been a cool ass security guard. Like, hey, bro, you want some crackers, some cookies, my nigga?
Hell no.
You want some cookies, my nigga? I got you. He would have remembered
You're
you.
the only nice one to me.
And he would have remembered you and be like, you know what? I would spare your life. As a matter of fact, you wanna.
I would have just stayed off Homelander's radar. Forget. I don't even want to know who I am, what I do, where I'm at. Like I don't know. Yeah, he's psychotic. But yeah, so he ends up putting the guy that put him in an oven, and that was crazy to see that guy just burn alive. That was insane.
Insane.
And then the last scene where he's talking to the girl, he takes her to the room. And he puts all the rest of the people that were in that room with her, kills all of them with his laser vision, and then leaves her alive, locked in the room. So now she's just stuck with all the dead, bloody bodies.
Crazy. And she can't get out.
And she can't get out.
Which is
she'll probably starve to death in there, or like have to like
eat them.
She'll have to eat them.
Which is even crazier because it's like they've showed worse. Why didn't they show that? They were just like, they
didn't need to show it.
Leave it up for your imagination.
They didn't need to show it.
Leave it up for your imagination.
I feel like it was even more gruesome that they didn't have to show the whole actual thing happening. It just popped up and you just see her face and she's like looking around, and then it reveals the whole room just bloody bodies. Also,
this episode showed Gen V.
It did show Gen V.
I'm so hyped, bruh. I'm hyped because I feel like all of them are coming through, except for obviously RP. Or maybe he made this season before he passed away. Maybe. But dude, I think all of them pulling up. But it also showed the little homie and the dumb girl on the side of. Yeah. So Sam, I forget the other girl's name.
Who can like control mind or like.
They're on Homelander's side.
Yeah.
Which
happens at the end of the season of Gen V.
Ooh, it's gonna get spicy.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's getting so crazy. The Boys is getting crazy. I mean, I'm really into The Boys right now too. And what happened with Homelander? Or not Homelander, Butcher. This whole thing with Butcher, like this little parasite that's in him. Did you see that part? Where he's like has this little worm that's crawling underneath his skin, and then he blacks out and wakes up, and Ezekiel, the stretchy guy, is completely blown into pieces.
I think it has something to do with obviously the Gen V. I mean the what do you call that stuff?
Gen V or the
vial. What is it called? The Watt V. What is it called? Temp V.
Temp V or no? It's not Temp V. Temp V is a thing, but just call it V.
Yeah, V. Whatever. But I think because that's in him. But you know the little girl recently just did something to. The girl's daughter. Damn it, what's her name?
Oh, was she turned into like a worm?
Yeah. So maybe that's the same thing because she injected it into her daughter, and then they're injecting it into Butcher. Okay. So it's like, what if that's just the thing? Yeah, when you're older and you getting it.
Well, let's see what happens because the end of the episode ends with a big twist too, and a big crazy thing is that. Huey, his dad is in a coma and is brain dead, and he was going to inject the V into his dad to save his life, and he ends up not doing it. He leaves it in his coat pocket, leaves, and his fucking psycho mom finds it and injects it into the dad, and now the dad wakes up from whatever coma he's in.
I don't
know if you guys want to get into spoilers, but
wait, before you say
some kind of spoilers that might have to do with Fallout.
I don't think she found his V. I feel like she did it. because she works for it.
Oh,
remember?
That would be a good twist. That's a good twist.
I feel like
there was two vials. Yeah. He was like they're meant to make you think that he left it in there and she grabbed it from there and did it, but she was already gonna do it even if he didn't.
Yeah, I feel like she wasn't gonna do it.
Maybe
then she was like, oh, he really wants his dad. This is what I can do. This is my mind goes.
I don't think she has a good
heart like that.
I don't think she's doing it where she's like doing it for his sake. I think she's doing it because like maybe she works for Bot. Like she's maybe testing it to see like what happens.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe that's why they even sent her. Maybe that's why she was even there. The whole time was just to see, what happens if we inject it to someone who's dying.
Yeah, which would be cool because I like that guy that guy's as an actor.
Oh yeah,
so he's probably gonna be really good whatever he does. Hopefully he's on Huey's side.
Simon Pegg.
He can definitely.
One of my favorite movies is Shaun of the Dead. Love Shaun of the Dead.
He could
that's a scary movie that I feel like you can watch that you would like.
Yeah.
It's a zombie movie, but it's funny and it's so good. So Shaun of the Dead. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay. But yeah, man, I think I'm excited for what's dude. We're getting spoiled right now, and I got Power, and clips sucked. The last episode.
I got to like episode 5, I think.
The last episode pissed me off. It just. Yeah. I'm kind of going through the emotions now.
Yeah.
Because they pumped everybody who has their hand in clipped. They pump faked us with the basketball players. This is more of a show about the girl, and like, it's what I mean. Like it's like we don't care. Like I don't care about her.
that is the story.
Yeah, but no one cares about her. Like,
but that's the
she wanted to be. She wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be black. Like we don't care. I want to see what Chris Paul thought of the whole thing.
Did you get interested in like watching? Did you get interested in seeing? Did you want to look up more information? Because I feel like I wanted to see. I want a documentary. I don't want this.
Yeah, I still
want a documentary to see like was all the stuff that they're doing in this show. Did that really happen? Like,
no. Chris Paul just came out and said, oh, I don't know about the girl, but he said a lot of stuff that happened didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like some of the conversations with what's the coach's name?
Doc.
With Doc Rivers. Like where he's having a conversation with Doc Rivers at the food table and he's like making fun of his mustache and
because
shit. Like obviously that shit didn't
Chris
happen.
Paul said. Chris Paul's
gonna be like, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
So Chris Paul,
the whole story.
Chris Paul, JJ Redick, and who else was there? Jamal Crawford. So Chris Paul was in a separate interview, and he was like, "The white party. I ain't never been to no damn white party. What the hell are you talking about, white party?" So, but somebody said that Blake did hold hands with Donald Sterling. Maybe it wasn't at the white party, but that's still weird. But JJ Redick and Jamal Crawford was like, I didn't go to the white party. I wasn't even there yet. So it's like that, and then also there's a part on the bus where they're rapping Shibuya.
Shibuya.
And JJ Redick's like, we never did Shibuya. And on top of that, like, I would never even think to say that word.
My name is JJ, and I pulled the trigger, I'm not black. But I'll say, he's so stupid, dog.
Yeah, like, JJ was like, I would never, he's like, I would never say it. And Jamal Crawford was like, yeah, bro, I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, it's like so it pisses me off. It pisses me off, like, you don't even consult with the players. Like, get some insight with the players. Like,
this is not,
to make
not that show. They advertise it like that.
Yeah, they advertise it like that. That's what makes me mad. And now my stupid self is stuck because I want to see the ending.
It's drama. It's
stupid, man.
It's a dramatic telling of the story of the Clippers.
But yeah, so I'm watching Clipped. I'm watching Power. Power is freaking dude. Power is probably one of the like best shows ever,
really?
Bro. Yeah, dude. Like it's a twist that's happening right now that I can't tell you because it messes everything up.
Roger B hits in his back.
Nah, she's not even in. She's not even in it. But yeah, Power's really good. I've been watching a show called Your Honor. Which is pretty good. It's like Bryan Cranston.
Oh, okay. It's kind of older, right?
Yeah, it's a little older, but it just popped up on Netflix, and it's really good. I just finished the first season, and it's literally about like a judge who's. I mean, I guess that's the first beginning. The son kills someone else, and the judge is trying to cover it up, and it just a chain of events happen, dude. It's crazy. And it ends up being like something comes out, and it's like, that one's pretty good. A lot of people are requesting that one. There's not much I can tell you, but that because I don't want to spoil
Okay.
it. But yeah, I've been watching Your Honor, so I'm on season 2 now, and then I'm about to also. Everybody should tune in right now. I'm about to start watching Beverly Hills Cop again because Eddie Murphy is back July 3rd. Axel Foley is back. These are not the monumental Oscar-nominated movies. These are fun movies, bro. It's gonna be great to have it back. It's gonna be on Netflix, so you ain't gotta go spend money. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. So I'm
They
gonna
already
watch it.
filmed it
It's done. It comes out July 3rd.
in a week.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I'm about to watch all the Beverly Hills Cops.
Okay.
I think it's like 4.
Cool.
I know you're not about to. You're like, yeah,
Nope.
I know.
Sorry, I'm sure it's funny for the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to know what they're gonna do. I feel like they can't do anything from the 90s anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's too PC, man. Like,
yeah.
I love Rush Hour, but like, I don't think they could bring that back because you can't say,
Yeah.
like, you can't have Jackie Chan say nigga. I would love it, but cancel culture would eat him alive.
Yeah.
Like, he literally said, "What's up, my nigga?"
That's why he's trying to get rid of. That's why he's trying to make another Karate Kid first, and then he's like, "Let me get the wholesome out, and then once I get canceled, I'll be good." I already made enough money after that.
Yeah, I love, bro. The 90s was a wild time, nigga.
Yeah.
He literally said nigga, and every black person was cool with it. Hey, what's up, my nigga? Like, I love Jackie Chan, bro. He can say nigga to me any day. I don't care.
That's crazy.
Jackie Chan can say, listen, I don't care what y'all say to me. Black, Dr. Umar, just Jackie Chan can say nigga to me. For sure. For sure.
He has the pass. Well, yeah. I don't know what else to say after that. Honestly, that's wild. But Jackie Chan, shout out to you. I know you're watching the podcast, so you know, shout out to you.
What's up, my nigga?
Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know what else is going on. Honestly, I just been watching that. I've been watching a lot of Fallout. I've been playing Fallout. I've been, I mean, if you guys like UFC, I tend to talk about UFC. There were some good fights in Saudi Arabia this weekend. That was pretty cool. But
I didn't ask you. Did what's his name lose?
Robert Whittaker?
No.
Robert Whittaker knocked out a guy in the first round, and he looked like a monster. And I'm like, damn, Robert Whittaker really is that guy. Now, Robert Whittaker versus Sean Strickland. Whoever wins that fight fights the winner of Izzy versus DDP for the championship. It's going to get good in the middleweight division. I like it.
I was talking about Matt's brother. Lisa told me.
Oh yeah, no, he lost.
Oh, he lost?
Yeah,
Bad or just?
No. So one of our homies, shout out Lisa, is friends with this guy named Matt. Shout out Matt, who is brothers with D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez of the UFC. One of my favorite fighters. Before I knew that they were related. Before I knew all this. He's dope as fuck. He fought Kelvin Gastelum, who used to be a champion back in the day. Izzy, I think, Izzy won his belt from Kelvin Gastelum. But they fought. Kelvin Gastelum missed weight by a lot, and so Daniel Rodriguez technically didn't have to take that fight. He might be probably in hindsight, I guess, shouldn't have taken the fight, right? But he decided to be a gangster and was like, fuck it, like he missed weight. All right, we'll go up a weight class, fight the next weight class, and so they fight. And D-Rod's doing good work, man. He's piecing him up in the beginning. Like the first round, I think he got him, and then the second round, he started slipping away, and then by the third round, it was like he was taking him down, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
So it wasn't like a unanimous, like, he got his ass beat.
Nah, it wasn't like a dominant beating. It was like Kelvin Gastelum did enough to win.
So I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt him. It doesn't hurt him since the dude lost weight.
Yeah, D-Rod got 25 or 35% of the guy's purse.
Hey.
Right. Which Kelvin Gastelum lives in Huntington Beach.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And D-Rod lives in LA.
D-Rod lives in LA. Yeah. So, and they were fighting this Saudi Arabia.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. They lived like an hour away from each other and fought 16 hours away.
Yeah, that's actually pretty wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
But they was probably swimming in Coogee though. So.
I mean, D-Rod was for sure.
The other dude, he doesn't get the girls?
I think he's like has a wife and like kids and shit.
Yeah, D-Rod for sure probably is.
Yeah, D-Rod.
Because I would have like, I'm a fighter.
And he got extra money because he got even though he didn't get the win bonus, he got the fight purse. So it's like he didn't walk away with like nothing,
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's cool.
Shouts to
D-Rod. And he got to go to Saudi Arabia, so that's cool.
Yeah, shout out to
D-Rod. I'm still a fan, and we'll get him next time, bro. We'll get him next time, champ. Don't worry about that. But yeah. This weekend, though, this Saturday, UFC 303, the card that Conor McGregor was supposed to headline, that he pulled out of, broken toe. Sorry guys, hate to break the news if you didn't know. He's not fighting this weekend.
Did he really break his toe?
Yeah, I saw they showed the X-rays and everything.
Okay.
His toe's fucked up. So he said that he didn't want to fight unless he's fully healed. So, which makes sense. He's Conor McGregor. He shouldn't have to do. He can do whatever he wants. Sucks for Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler now has to wait another 6 months. He's already been waiting, I think, 2 years now for this fight. So, since the Ultimate Fighter came out, where they were coaches and they were supposed to fight at the end of the season, and then that never happened, and then they kept pushing back. Michael Chandler's waiting.
Imagine.
Go ahead.
Imagine buying tickets.
Oh yeah, no, that was like the main conversation when it was like in jeopardy. Like people who bought tickets to go to this fight card and they booked a whole weekend in Vegas and they like did the whole thing, and then it got canceled.
Dana was probably like, "You're gonna go see Alex Pereira."
Well, technically it did get canceled, right? So yeah, Alex Pereira and Yuri Prohaska are the ones replacing it. But real quick, before I get to that, I saw Conor. Conor was so dope. People were saying, should Michael Chandler take who knows when Conor's going to be back? Like, should Michael Chandler take 2 or 3 fights? Like, he could probably get 2 or 3 fights in by the time he fights Conor, honestly, if he goes out there and starches people. And Conor said, you'll need 10 fights to match the money that I'm going to get from one fight with me. You could go ahead and fight 3 fights. Go ahead. One fight with me is 10 of those fights. So, might as well wait, motherfucker.
Well, wait. What is so?
That's crazy. That's one of the most gangster things I've ever
done. Yeah, but this is my thing though. Like, I mean, I don't like. I'm still new to the fighting scene, so I don't really know what is the. If it's not for a belt, what's the significance of them fighting each other? Like, Conor can just fight anybody.
Yeah, Conor's Conor. There's this thing called Red Panty Night. All right, guys.
What?
Red Panty Night.
Red Panty Night.
Red Panty Night.
Is it a UFC term?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a UFC term, but it's basically, it's Red Panty Night when like the special panties come out for a Conor McGregor fight. You know what I mean?
Oh, so usually it's like a Floyd. It's like a Floyd.
It's a Floyd.
So, but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though.
It's Red Panty Night, bro.
So when you compare that, it's like Floyd can fight anybody. Everybody's gonna pop out.
I mean, technically no, because Floyd Mayweather has fought random people and it didn't do anything because he's washing away his legacy by fighting these crappy ass people. But Conor is a little bit different because Conor, even though he's lost, people don't care. They still just want to see Conor fight. And the thing about Conor is, even though he's on a losing streak, he can beat Michael Chandler by a crazy knockout and then fight for the title next. You know, He's been out for 3 years and he lost in his last 2 fights or whatever, and he can come back and win 1 fight and probably still fight for the title. That's Conor McGregor. That's the power of Conor McGregor, right? So. He comes out, beats Michael Chandler, and it's over, dude.
Who is this champion?
Islam. Yeah.
Hey!
Which would be the biggest fight in UFC history. Yeah, Conor McGregor knocks out Michael Chandler. He comes back. He fights Islam for the belt. With all the beef and all the drama, people who don't even watch UFC know about Islam and Conor. Khabib and Conor. Like, that shit is crazy. Them two fighting, Khabib in the corner.
I'm down.
Biggest fight in the UFC history.
I'm down.
But a lot of things have to happen for that to happen. So we'll get there. But yeah, Conor's out, and they replaced it with Yuri Prohaska and Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira, the real boogeyman, and Yuri Prohaska, the motherfucking samurai, dude. Ghost of Tsushima. He's the guy, man. He's the guy.
Shogun.
Yeah, he's Shogun, dude. He is Shogun. And the last fight, honestly, was I forget. Sometimes you forget, dude. I didn't watch back the whole fight, but I saw a bunch of highlights from the last fight.
It's the dude that almost lost and then won, right?
Yeah.
He almost lost.
Yuri Prohaska was piecing him up. Alex.
Yeah, no, but
he's just as big as Yuri.
Alex's fight.
It's out. Yeah, Alex and Yuri Prohaska.
I haven't seen them fight, but I'm saying
no. We watched it.
Yuri's actual last fight, he was losing, and then he actually won. He ended up winning.
Psychopath.
Like I thought he was about to lose.
I think it was Alexander Rakic or something.
Somebody was piecing him up. The whole fight, and then he came back and beat him up.
He's an exciting. That's what I'm saying. He's an exciting fighter. Alex Pereira is an exciting fighter. This fight is a good fight. And watching the highlights from the first one, I was like, that's a good fight, dude. Yuri Prohaska is just as big as this motherfucker. Like, he's big, dude. He's a big dude.
So they fought before already.
Yeah, they fought for the title. That's how Alex Pereira got the title at the light heavyweight. They fought for the light heavyweight championship when it was vacated.
I didn't see that then.
We watched it.
We watched it?
I'll send it to you. It's probably on YouTube right now. But That fight is amazing. And
Yuri, the one with the
Yuri, yeah.
What?
He lost Alex
I
Pereira.
did not see that. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. I forgot what happened too. He was supposed to come back and fight someone else, and then it ended up what happened, right? Jamal Hill was the champion. He had to back out. Remember, he had to relinquish his title, and so it was supposed to be Yuri versus Jamal Hill, but Yuri got hurt, so then it became a vacated title, Yuri versus Alex Pereira, and Alex Pereira won, and now he's the champion. So now this is the rematch on short notice, replacing Conor McGregor, gangster, and they're so fucking monstrous, dude. These guys are crazy. Another crazy fight that was supposed to happen. This is actually super interesting. I don't know if you guys really care about this or know about this, but I just want to say this because this was a really crazy thing that happened this week. The co-main event in this card, so the Conor McGregor fight fell through, the main event. The co-main event was supposed to be Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree, if you ever look him up, dude, I might post a picture of him here if I have the time. He's a monster, bro. Scary dude. Big ass, buff ass black dude, like scary dude. And Jamal Hill was supposed to go against him, and I was like, oh, that's not. I don't know if you want to do that, but Jamal Hill, he's like, I need to get back to my title, do his thing.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. He's kind of cringy, honestly. The cringe is growing on me. Honestly. Anyways.
Why are all fighters starting to get cringe, bro?
Nah, not all fighters, just Jamal Hill. But Jamal Hill, anyways, he was supposed to fight Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree tested positive for steroids or some sort of thing, right?
What?
So Khalil Rountree's out now. So then it's Jamal Hill versus...
He's out of the UFC?
No. He's suspended for I don't know how long. For a little bit. Well, he'll probably fight again. It's probably some mistake or something, but whatever, he's out. So then it's Jamal Hill replaces with Carlos Ulberg, which Carlos Ulberg is the guy from Izzy's camp, the really like model looking dude who's like tall, Australian dude, or maybe New Zealander. If I show you a picture of him, you'll be like,
yeah, Islander or he's white dude?
No, he's like an Islander dude.
Oh, okay.
He like has a fade and he's like a model. He's like really super good looking dude. No like pause, no homo, but no Diddy. And,
I haven't seen him. We got to see.
Anyways,
so I only know the Tafa brothers.
And Carlos Ulberg is really good. He's been on a little streak, and he fights in Izzy's camp. He's one of Izzy's homeboys, right? So he just had a spectacular knockout coming up. He's replacing Khalil Roundtree now. Him versus Jamal Hill. That's a huge opportunity for him.
On Saturday.
Right? Yes, that was the thing. Now, so Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Rountree's out. Now Carlos Ulberg is in. Jamal Hill gets hurt. Now Jamal Hill is out. So he's out.
So your boy doesn't get a chance.
So now it's Carlos Ulberg versus Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith comes
Anthony Smith does not sound hard.
Anthony Smith, he fought John Jones. He's good. He's not that exciting. He's cool, but whatever. So I'm like, whatever. It went from like a super exciting fight to like this is really cool opportunity to, now he's just fighting Anthony Smith. Now, Carlos Ulberg got hurt. So now it's Anthony Smith versus Roman Delite. Which I don't care about this fight, dude. It went from literally an amazing fight to holy shit, this is a cool opportunity to like another fight for Carlos Ulberg to now it's not even Carlos Ulberg in it.
Yeah, them boys. Hey, Anthony Smith and what's his other dude name?
Roman Delite.
Anthony Smith and Roman Delite. Dude, y'all gotta show y'all behind Saturday. That's the only way y'all get respect because this is a fight fan right here, and he doesn't care about y'all. Y'all gotta make him care, bro.
You were the 4th replacement. That's crazy, dude.
And you gotta have a phenomenal. You gotta have fight of the night. You gotta have fight of the night, bro. That's the only way you get this man's respect right here. I don't know either one of you two, but bro,
Anthony Smith is dope. He's like on the commentators a lot, and he's really involved in the UFC, and he's good. I like him a lot. I like him as a person, but as a fighter, he's not the. I don't think he's champion.
They're gonna give you guys knockout of the year. Watch.
He's past the championship.
Both of them.
No.
They're gonna give you guys. No. Trust me. No. They got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
They're gonna show you guys love. Watch.
They're not. But they're not. Anyways, they're not. I would say they're not. But okay. So the card, it was Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. It was Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree. Now it's Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka and Anthony Smith versus Roman Delite.
Why the hell? Okay, this is my deal because I'm a low key UFC fan, but I know who the hell Ian Gary and MVP is. So why aren't they the co-main event?
Perfect transition, which is why I was about to get to the other big fight on this card is Ian Gary versus
And they're not even on the main event.
They're on the main card.
They're on the main card.
I think so. They better be, dude. Let me see. But yeah, that
because I'm not even a big fight fan. I know Ian Gary. I like Ian Gary. I know dumb MVP. I don't like him, but I know who he is.
Okay. My bad. I forgot. When Connor dropped out, and the whole Anthony Smith thing, they moved Anthony Smith and Roman Delite down, so they're not the co-main event anymore. The new co-main event, which I actually forgot, and it's actually really cool. Brian Ortega, your girl's ex,
I know, I hate him.
versus Diego Lopez.
Hey! Yeah, the boy. He need to knock him out, bruh.
Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega.
Diego, knock him out, bruh.
The real Mexican versus the American Mexican.
You knock him out, Diego. You gotta knock him out. I like that dude, Diego, with his weird cut.
I like Brian Ortega too, even though he did my girl Tracy Cortez dirty.
Nah, hell no. He did it dirty, bro.
But Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega, that's a new co-main event. That's pretty fucking dope. So
cool.
Alex Pereira, Yuri Prohaska, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez, Anthony Smith, Roma Delite. Then it's Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Cherson. I don't know who Macy Cherson. I like Mayra Bueno Silva's the girl. You know her. If you see her, you'll be like, she's dope. You've seen her fight. And then the main card is Ian Machado Gary versus Michael Venom Page.
Alright.
I don't know about the. Let me see the prelims real quick. Oh, Joe Pfeiffer's on the prelims. That's pretty cool.
I don't know if I remember who that is.
Joe Pfeiffer. You like Joe Pfeiffer, dude. You know, he's a really good wrestler, dude. He's coming up. Cub Swanson versus Andre Feely. That's a good fight. Charles Air Jourdain versus Gene Silva. That's actually a good fight. Peyton Talbot. That's actually a pretty good card, dude. Michelle Watterson, my girl, the Karate Hottie. Andrea
Karate Hottie. That's her name?
Yeah, Andrea Arlovsky.
That's a nice name. Shout out her. Is she fine?
It's actually, yeah.
Karate Hottie? Let me see her. Karate Hottie. I like that name. Let's see if she's fine.
Michelle Watterson.
You gotta put her on here. Oh yeah, right there. You gotta show them this picture right here. Ooh, Karate Hottie. Don't do that. Don't do that face. But yeah, Karate Hottie. Okay, I'm rooting for her.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Cool. She's cool. She's my first UFC crush.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. I'm not gonna be able to be there though.
Though.
Cool world, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
We gotta show Madeira.
Yeah, Madeira.
Yeah,
Madeira County.
Freaking far.
Where's that? That's her farm. The cows are and stuff, right?
Dude, they love Lincoln Park, so
that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, no, I won't be back. I was gonna say like maybe I could drive back, but it's like 4 hours.
Yeah, well, that's a good transition because we have nothing else to talk about. UFC's coming out this weekend. Watch that shit. UFC 303. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun card. I'm gonna be betting on it. I'm gonna be watching it, so that's cool. But good transition to Avery has been on tour with one of the best bands in America right now, dude. In the end, the Linkin Park cover band, world famously known, and this guy's over here performing the Jay-Z verses plus some of his verses on this tour with this band. What is the album called that they
Collision
did?
Course.
Collision Course. And it's amazing, dude, and it's so dope. And if you haven't been to a show, it's so worth it.
Yeah,
even
crazy.
if you're not a Linkin Park fan, you're gonna go and you're gonna be like, "Damn, I know these songs, and they're so fun and it's so cool."
It's
and then
crazy.
Avery doing the Jay-Z parts like gets me hyped every time, bro. Like I love those songs with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you know, Jay-Z's my favorite rapper of all time, the best rapper of all time, and he is out there doing his thing. Which fuck, we didn't even talk about the Kendrick Lamar thing. Our podcast came out on a weird day last week, and this is like a weird time. And I feel like we should have talked about that. Kendrick Lamar.
It's over!
Yeah.
There's no reason to talk about
We
it.
had like multiple podcasts about the Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
J. Cole.
J. Cole, yeah, all of it.
And,
all of it. Y'all know I'm a big J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
Dude, Kendrick is the king, dude.
Yeah,
It doesn't... Dude, what Kendrick
when
did...
he performed King Kunta...
Dude, what Kendrick did on
that makes a lot of
Juneteenth
sense.
is ridiculous.
It's going to go down
Ridiculous.
in hip-hop history forever.
You know what somebody said the other day on TikTok?
What?
And I couldn't believe it. They were like, Kendrick's so calculated. And just watching, I was like, what do you mean, how? He's like, Kendrick did something that he's like a animated person, but he's like, Kendrick did something that no one would ever even think about. He had a concert on Juneteenth. Do you know what Juneteenth? You know what's happening on Juneteenth now? It's a national holiday. So now, every year, this is gonna come back in people's memories that Kendrick called Drake a pedophile on stage 6 times.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because every time in your freaking phone you see Juneteenth,
it's gonna pop up.
It's gonna pop up with Kendrick Lamar uniting the Bloods and the Crips to call Drake a pedophile. That's freaking crazy.
One thing unites gangs, it's pedophiles.
That's crazy, bro. That is insane, bro. And the amount of thugs on that stage, bro, Crips and Bloods, and just random
gangsters. And I watched a video where it was like 13 different sets of Bloods and 13 different sets of like Crips. Like, it was like a bunch of different. It wasn't just all. It's not just all Bloods, Crips. It's like a bunch of Crips that don't really fuck with each other, a bunch of Bloods that don't really fuck with each other, plus the Blood versus Crip thing.
Bro, to do that is crazy, bro.
In LA, no one got hurt. Everything was cool.
Also,
everything was all great.
Craziest thing. This is the craziest, by far the craziest that no one's talking about. Kendrick did that on Juneteenth while all those dudes were probably getting paid. Kendrick's he's a stand-up dude, so I'm pretty sure all the artists on there he probably paid. So in the eyes of an artist, it's like, I'm not about to mess with my money. So yeah, I'm gonna for sure keep the peace here, right? That's what I think in my head. Turn around to the next day or this weekend, Kendrick's out and about in Compton, and all the hoods are there. They're not getting paid. They still kept the peace. And everywhere Kendrick went, there was no TMZ, nothing about shooting, nothing. Yeah. He united a whole freaking coast, bro.
Especially the city.
That's crazy, bro. Like you don't hear that, bro. Like you don't hear this big magnitude of a music video and somebody not shooting it up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And shout out to my boy Ant, because Compton is not LA, is what he tells me, right? And Compton is not LA, but he was able to bring LA together. He's been able to bring Compton together.
Bro,
that's his thing, dude.
That's insane, bro.
Did his thing.
It
was crazy.
Okay, so my brain went on like a different level of like, yo, Kendrick might be the one.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I mean,
I always talk about Cole. I
didn't realize, real quick, I didn't realize how many songs I knew by him and knew all the words to and loved until he played that whole set. And I was like, I know every one of these songs. I know every single word to every one of these songs.
Yeah.
And I was hyped. Yeah. I was working, playing it out loud and hyped. Dude.
Yeah.
Hyped.
Yeah.
Yelling like I was like, this dude did not just play this for the 3rd time. This is crazy.
Yeah.
4 times?
Yeah.
5 times?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I was losing my mind, dude.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind.
Kendrick might be the one, man. And it pains me to say because I think Cole is the guy. But, dude, what Kendrick did this weekend is freaking crazy. I've never seen anything like that. That was the first time ever in my life I wanted to go to a show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weird. I'm an artist who doesn't like going to other like.
I don't like going to shows either. I think once you've been to a bunch of shows, like you're like, I either want to be behind the scenes or I don't want to be in the audience.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm either behind the scenes or I'm not here.
Exactly. That was one of the shows where I would have probably enjoyed being on the side, looking at the stage.
Yeah, being backstage or doing something, I would have been happy to go. If I'm just have to be an audience member, I don't want to be there. But
yeah,
kind of saying on a different side note, I was thinking about this the other day. Speaking of, like, there was so much news about Juneteenth and everything, and I was just thinking about how that's the day that that they found out that a lot of states found out that they were no longer slaves, according that the Emancipation Proclamation had been passed, but it took 2 or 3 months for them to actually find out that they were actually free. And I was just thinking about imagine being the guy who got that, or even just being the guy who gives that news, and then the slaves who receive that news, where they're like, hey, you guys are free, it's done. And I'll be like, I need to see some proof for something. I don't know. I don't know. You say that, but I don't know. I just really was thinking about that. Because at that time, you have to be thinking if this dude just runs in here and it's like, hey, dude, slavery's done. It's over. You guys are free. I'd be like, I don't know. I need some proof or something. Someone to I need to know, are we gonna have an escort out of here? I don't know. It's a crazy time. And it's a remarkable holiday, right? Obviously, an amazing holiday to celebrate such an amazing transition in American history. But it's crazy to think about the actual day that happened. Yeah. When I was really thinking about history and just thinking about the day that it happened, where I'm like, damn, that guy had to be in there, be like, do I have the best news to deliver in the world?
Dude.
But then all the people who got the news were probably just I don't know, That's
another side note about Juneteenth, bro. So every year, I mean, dude, I'm black, bro. I love being black. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But a lot of times, like holidays, if it's not Christmas or Thanksgiving, they just flow through. Yeah. So like sometimes I don't be remembering, and I remember like Jamie like hitting me. I was like asking her. I think probably like a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. I was asking her like, oh, what are we doing for blah 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 UP whatever. And Jamie was like, oh no, it's a holiday. You're good. Like you good. I'm like, the heck holiday is it? She's like, it's Juneteenth, Avery. Like she had to remind me, right? So I'll say.
Give you the day off for Austin gives you the day off for Juneteenth.
Yeah. So I say that to say, sometimes holidays just run through, and this Juneteenth this year I had a ticket due. So I went to the freaking.
So we're going to celebrate
Juneteenth. So I went to the court. I went to the court because I wanted to get it taken care of. I went to the court when I wanted to get it taken care of, and then I pull up to the courthouse. Huh?
Keep going.
Yeah, I pull up to the courthouse, man, and I'm like, man, I gotta take care of this. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I made a mistake, whatever. Like, you know, I did a rolling stop. That's on me, whatever. So I gotta take responsibility. So I get to the courthouse. I see cars. So I'm like, oh shoot, like okay, like cool, you know.
Sorry, you keep going. I'm listening to you, but my computer's like also like black right now, and so I'm like, I think it's still recording because I see the Focusrite still going, but my screen is off.
Oh shoot, is it hot?
Probably.
Man, dude.
Maybe not. It's not that hot.
Uh-oh.
But it's not like on my screen, and I don't know if it's like recording or not.
Oh shoot.
You know, but I see the Focusrite is on, so it's obviously connected. Like, there's power to my computer because the Focusrite is plugged into the computer, so it must be recording. So let's just go with it.
Oh shoot!
And then we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
In a little bit.
All right. Well,
maybe we get the end of this episode.
Yeah.
With this audio, maybe we get the rest of the episode with the computer, camera audio. But go ahead. Sorry.
Anyways, I pull up to the courthouse. And I see cars, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna pull up, and I see two people go up to the place where you're supposed to go inside of the courthouse. Yeah. I get out my car with my papers, and I walk, and I see them coming out, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like,
they just walked in, walked out.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? So the Asian lady just walks away, and it's a white guy, and I'm like, yo. And where's everybody at? He's like, oh, they're closed. Happy Juneteenth. And I'm like,
to you, like,
yeah. He's like, Happy Juneteenth. And I'm like, what? They're closed? So now I'm pissed because I need to get this ticket taken care of before like I have a warrant or something. So I'm like, damn, dude, really? Like, I'm not even thinking of what he said. He said Happy Juneteenth, but I'm like, damn, because of the ticket. Yeah. He's like, yeah, hope you guys are happy Juneteenth. And I like, look, and he saw me being pissed, but I was like, damn, dude, I am pissed right now, but I can't show it because, dude, he's right now. Like, I'm pissed right now. Like, he's like, this is what you guys wanted. And I was like, I don't sock this fool in the freaking face, but I am mad that they're closed right now. So who am I really mad at? Him or whoever created this holiday for us to not work? Like, damn.
You could be mad at both because one, he just took it out of the first black dude he saw. Right?
Yes.
He saw a black dude immediately leave me. Like, I need to pay this ticket. It's my only day off. He goes, it's Juneteenth. No court today. And he walks out and sees you, Avery Harden, and it's like, I hope you're happy, motherfucker. Like,
he definitely said, bro, he literally said that. He's like, I hope you guys are happy. Oh, I hope what did he say? He said, I hope you guys are happy.
Wild,
happy Juneteenth. Celebrate it or something like that. Walking away, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I was so mad. Like, but this is
at the same time you can't.
Yeah, I can't be mad because I was mad too. I was mad at him. But I was also mad that I couldn't do my...
mad, but also like, fuck, it's kind of right.
Because like, this what makes me... Like this,
every other day.
Yes, and this is what makes me even more mad at the whole ticket situation is where I got pulled over at. I drive Uber, so where I got pulled over at is Newport Beach. I live in Anaheim, and even though it was a holiday, traffic was crazy, so it took like 40 minutes to get there. So I drove 40 minutes in
Newport
traffic.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I drove 40
This
minutes.
story makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're in Newport Beach. I thought you were in LA.
Nah, definitely Newport Beach.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I drove 40 minutes
Okay,
over there,
sure,
and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I might have paid this ticket, I might be done with it. And then that happens, and then he happens, and I'm just pissed at both situations. And y'all know me, man. Driving for no reason pisses me off.
Damn.
So, yeah, man, that's what happened to my Juneteenth. And then I got to go home and watch Kendrick perform, so that's
At least
cool.
you got that. At the
Yeah,
day.
but that fool, he was passionate about that. I hope you guys are happy. Freaking, I was not happy. I was not happy. I was like, man, this is our holiday, but damn it.
You should have been doing something else that day. Not going to the court, bro.
Nah, because that was the day I came back from Phoenix.
Still, man. Yeah. What can you do, man? Happy Juneteenth, though. To everyone who missed it, happy belated Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And it's Kendrick Day now. Crazy.
It low-key is Kendrick Day now,
Yeah, it's Kendrick Day.
Dude, I'm over here sweating, bro.
Yeah. With that being said, no, let's end the podcast right here. No, we're gonna end it though. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on, obviously, guys. A lot to look forward to. Deadpool's still coming up, guys. Deadpool is still the big thing. Be on the lookout for that. We're ready for it. I'm amped. I'm ready. I'm trying to avoid spoilers.
We're almost a month out now.
Yeah, we're getting close. It's July next week.
Damn, dude.
Yep, so we're close. We're close.
It's crazy.
I think like 3
July
weeks away.
4th is about to go crazy.
Oh my
man.
god, July 4th is gonna be wild over here.
The Proud Boys.
You gonna come through for July 4th?
Yeah, so they could be like, Happy Juneteenth! Happy Juneteenth! I hope you're happy. I know. Did you enjoy Juneteenth? What was the 4th of July?
It's like a Nightmare Before Christmas and shit.
This is Halloween. This is July 4th.
Oh shit,
Anyway,
man! I might pull up. I might work Uber. I'm not sure.
It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be dope. I went last year. The parade is crazy. It's Cat's like, I don't know. It's a lot of.
Dude, that money is good for Uber.
If you guys know
so
Kamai, Kamai, it's a lot of South people. You know what I mean? So.
A lot of South people.
Yeah, just make your own assumptions there.
I know what it means.
Yeah, but it's a good time and it's fun. So yeah, July 4th, happy 4th of July, guys. Hopefully you guys are probably watching this before the 4th or on the 4th or whatever it may be. Enjoy your 4th. If you guys got pets, make sure you're giving them some calming medicine, keeping them in the house. They're gonna freak out. Those fireworks are the real deal. Even my tofu, that's not afraid of anything, he gets scared of the fireworks sometimes. So just be careful, especially dogs. Protect them. Keep them in the house. If you keep them in the backyard, they will escape with fireworks. So give them some calming medicine. Do all that shit.
They'll escape?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they get so scared that they freak out and they freak out and they just
try to get away.
Yeah, try to get away and they find a way out of the panic mode.
Damn.
Try to get out of the house. Try to get out the backyard.
Cool world.
Yeah. So a lot of dogs go missing on 4th of July. But speaking of which, Tofu's like, what are you talking about? But yeah, with that being said, guys, go watch Fallout, go watch The Boys, go watch House of the Dragons, go watch more episodes of our podcast, Above the Multiverse podcast. If you didn't get to see the reviews that we did for season 2,
what's that fool doing?
What the he has his head sticking up.
What is he on?
The counter?
Oh.
Like around the corner? It's so weird, dude. Cats are weird. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, guys, there's some good stuff happening, so just, keep it up, keep watching, keep doing your thing.
I'm gonna keep having my legs out for this podcast.
We need to make like a
all
slogan.
summer.
We need to make like a slogan
bro,
for this.
that's hot, bro.
Keep watching and keep watching. I don't know. I'll think of something better than that.
Keep watching and stay above.
Yeah, keep
The
watching and stay
multiverse.
above, baby, guys. Above the multiverse.
Keep watching and stay above the multiverse.
Remember, like, subscribe, tell a friend, comments, tell us what you liked about the episode, tell us what you didn't like about the episode, tell us what you think about The Boys, tell us what you think about House of the Dragons, tell us what you think about Fallout. Did you watch it? Did you play it? Give me something. I need to watch. I need to get some comments, in my life. So, I appreciate you guys, though. It's been another episode of the Multiverse. We love you guys. Till next time.
Peace. Man, I hope that recorded, bro.